$165 for some what? Man, look, I'm just gonna stay old. When my skin starts drooping, it just starts drooping. Guy Smith suggested that I check out how it's actually made by Hugsby. Why not? Try some new stuff. Let's just see how this goes. I used to love watching how it's made. Then I stopped watching them because I didn't want to know how things were made anymore. First up is soft drinks.
The soft drink was born at the drugstore soda fountain, where pharmacists would serve up various flavors of carbonated water, initially considering it a medicinal drink. These sodas became so popular that customers wanted to be able to buy them in bottles to take home. That demand spawned the soft drink industry.
Really?
Every year, almost 195 billion liters of soft drinks are sold in America. That's about 30 liters for every person on Earth. These 2-liter bottles just arrived from the bottle factory after being shipped to the soda factory via the shipping truck factory. The rinsing machine turns the bottles upside down, rinses them with water, and then turns them right side up once the water drains out.
Oh.
That's why this machine is called the rinsing machine, and not the filling machine.
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the mixing room, water alchemists prepare whatever soft drink they'll be bottling in this production run. Each recipe begins with a violet hose spray of filtered water, compounded by a shower of unfiltered water to help cut costs for the factory.
Oh.
Liquid black is added to the water. No one is entirely sure what liquid black is or where it comes from, but it consistently makes the tastiest sodas known to man. More water is added to the liquid black as needed. Water and liquid black are the only 2 ingredients in soda. The amount of water used to dilute the liquid black will end up determining the soda's color, flavor, and fizziness. Then, and only then, do the bottles travel to the filling machine to be filled with soda. Remember, the earlier machine was not the filling machine. That was the rinsing machine.
And this is the
filling machine, seen here, fills the bottles with soda. The rinsing machine only rinses out the bottles beforehand. It does not fill them with soda. Please do not confuse the two.
I won't. What the hell is that? What kind of soda is that? Is that Coca-Cola?
Now it's on to the capping machine. In other countries, this machine is also called the hatting machine, the stopper machine, the rinsing machine, or the topping machine.
The rinsing machine?
Then it's on to labeling. The machine's rollers apply cold glue to a series of metal plates. Each plate grabs a label and adheres it to the bottle. To hype up the soda for its supermarket debut, the bottles are run through a series of brushes.
What kind of drink is that? Or soda is that?
A series of high fives to a crowd as they make their entrance, similar to a marathon runner or a pro wrestler. Elsewhere in the factory, an uncasing machine unloads recyclable plastic bottles that have come to the soda factory from the recyclable plastic bottle factory. They travel a conveyor belt to patiently wait in line to be moved to the bottle washing machine. Bottle security is constantly monitoring this line for any bottles that try to cut ahead or get a wash without paying. After being washed, they move to bottle customs, where bottle security uses a full bottle scanner to examine for any problem bottles. Problem bottles are removed from the line and are taken away for 2 to 10 hours of interrogation. Now the bottles move to the same filling machine from earlier, which has been modified to fill the smaller bottles with orange soda. And is not the rinsing machine. I want to reiterate, that machine earlier in the video was not the filling machine. It was the rinsing machine. This is the filling machine. Please stop sending emails to fillingmachine or rinsingmachine@gmail.com asking whether a machine you saw is a filling machine or a rinsing machine. Thank you. Meanwhile, at a local middle school science fair, Dustin Stoker is trying to show everyone his amazing soda syrup experiment, which he claims is an incredible study of chemical reactions and compounds, but everyone knows is just a fancier version of the baking soda volcano. Fuck you, Dustin. No one's buying it. The capping machine makes a return as it puts a metal cap on each bottle. And finally, the mass production of Kiri soda is ready, just in time for everyone to ask, what the hell is Kiri soda?
Yeah, what is
Look,
that?
guys, it's not our fault that Coke and Pepsi are giant cowards who don't want anyone to know their production secrets. But hey, Kiri soda is bottled in Uganda, where they don't even remotely give a shit.
Okay.
So the next time you're looking for a tasty soft drink in the middle of Africa, consider Kiri Cola, the only soda company with the balls to show you how it's made.
All right. Remember, rinsing machine, filling machine. So all they showed was how they put the sodas in the bottle. The carbonated water in the syrup, I guess. They put it together and they became soda. They didn't show how they created that said soda. I don't know. They probably won't because they don't want people stealing their ideas. So I get it. But that's how it's actually made. Now let's go to skin cream.
The easiest way to treat dry skin is to spread on some skin cream.
Lotion.
It rejuvenates the skin cells and acts as a protective barrier.
Yeah, I need that in my life. I like to call myself Ashy Ashley sometimes. You know, sometimes you just get ashy. You need some lotion.
This is particularly important during the winter, when cold outdoor air and indoor
Utterly
heating suck the
smooth.
moisture
Hey, I
out
heard
of
of
your
that.
skin. If you have dry skin, it's wise to keep a nice schlop of skin cream on hand.
Yeah.
The first ingredient is stearic acid, which is a wax derived from palm tree oil. The next ingredient is palm tree oil, which is an acid derived from natural wax. These ingredients make up what's called the iceberg phase of the recipe.
It's cold. Cold cream?
Hydric acid, otherwise known as dihydrogen monoxide, can be incredibly toxic if consumed in high amounts. Workers are very careful to measure how much is added to each batch.
If I haven't seen the original, which I haven't, he is very believable on all this stuff. He could be saying the true stuff. I don't know.
It's a real thing, right?
It sounds legit, you know?
They were so convincing in their argument!
Side effects of excessive hydric acid consumption may include vomiting and frequent urination, but the FDA monitors the batch to ensure it is safe to use. The factory pumps the skin cream from mixing vats into distribution vats. This company supplies jars for both hand and face skin cream.
Can I take a second and not understand the difference between the two of those? Face, hand cream. You got face cream, you got hand cream. You use the face cream with your hands and you rub it on your face. So is there a difference between hand cream, foot cream, face cream? They got butt paste, but that's for butts and that's for rashes. I know that. Face cream. Does it matter if it goes on your hands? So if you put it on your face, you gotta... I didn't understand. I just don't understand it. I don't know. I don't know if they're trying to get in my pockets more. I don't know.
This company supplies jars for both hand and face skin cream. These creams purport that they contain different ingredients for different purposes, but they all come from the same vat.
I don't get it then. It's... okay.
Grandma Edna continues her life's work as she
Grandma?
places plastic jars onto a conveyor belt. The labeling machine applies labels to the jars, because it's the fucking label machine.
Fair enough.
Turntable moves the plastic jars to the filling machine. Please trust me on this, but this is the filling machine,
Okay,
not the rinsing machine. You ever rinse something in skin cream?
No.
Okay, well, bad example, but you get the point. Filling machine.
Oh.
Then the jars approach
professional
a capping
topper.
machine.
Nice.
What else could it be? A topping machine? What are you, stupid?
Oh, maybe.
As if a topping machine could ever even exist. This robot arm places the tubes on a turntable. You may think he's cute, but that saluting motion he does was originally for a much more sinister purpose. And then your next portable tube of cream made from baby foreskin is ready for store shelves.
Foreskin! Oh, God!
Oh, what? Don't act like you didn't know that baby foreskin is a popular ingredient in high-end face creams.
Know.
That's why half of us buy it. I mean, how else do you think you get all your skin so silky smooth? A bunch of herbs and spices and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good luck with that. And enjoy the dumb look on your face when you Google that fact and find out it's totally real. Bye-bye now.
Wait, what?
What? What the fuck?
Huh? Learn something new every day. How is it made? With baby foreskin. $965 for some what? Man, look, I'm just gonna stay old. When my skin starts drooping, it just starts drooping. What we on? Silk. Freaky! Silk Silk is next. Silk was never on the list of things, oh, I must have in my house. No, not silk.
Silk fabric originated in China at least
Feels nice.
5,000 years
It's not
ago
my thing.
and became a coveted luxury. Silk thread is produced by silkworms when they make their cocoons. It's hard to believe that goods can be made entirely from worms. The female silkworm lays up to 400 eggs in one shot and then promptly dies. As the larva enters its pupa stage, it excretes silk from glands located in its anus. The worm wraps this substance around itself, creating a fuzzy sphere, like a tennis ball. But this sphere is not meant for eating, just like a tennis ball. So the cocoon is boiled for about 3 minutes to kill the pupa inside. Boiling the cocoons is the most efficient way to process the silk.
Wow.
While it murders the worms inside, it also makes extracting the silk easier as the cocoon's binding proteins are melted away. And once the silk is fully removed, the factory workers have a delicious pot of silkworm soup to eat. To craft silk fabric, silk threads are wound around a mechanism and fed vertically into a loom. Amy here really goes to town on this loom, and really gives it to the fabric.
Go Amy.
She gives it to the fabric real good. Go Amy, go. Go Amy, go. Go Amy, go. To create silk patterns, different shuttles of silk colors are utilized. Their silk patterns will be good enough to be worn by the world's supreme authority on silk fashion, the illustrious Golden Man.
Oh. Alright, silk. That's interesting how they create the silk. Like I said, sometimes I just don't want to know. Just one more. Just one more. He has got me intrigued. So I'm just going to check out one more. Let's see how chocolate is actually made.
This company makes chocolate in various forms, and then sells it to companies which manufacture it for retail sale. First, an innocent cocoa bean bag is made out as an example to the employees who don't meet their daily quota. Its succulent beans spill into a collection tray. A conveyor belt moves them to a cleaning system, which is a cage filled with starving refugees who lick the beans clean of any dirt and debris. Then they enter a shell-removing machine called a winnower. Inside, the beans are read various bedtime stories, which trick them into thinking it's nighttime, causing them to remove their shells. Here you can see the employees' dedication to work through their bathroom breaks. This solution is later added to the final product for flavor.
Okay.
Now, the chocolate is in a very delicate state, to which even the smallest disturbance can ruin the batch. The employees are very careful to— What are you doing, Peter?
Chocolate! My beautiful chocolate!
Uncle will be very upset with that man's hands in his chocolate.
Don't just stand there, do something!
Help. Police. Murder.
By this point, the chocolate is now chocolate chips, I guess.
Chocolate chips.
The chocolate chips are then jostled ever so slightly to prevent them from falling asleep, creating their rich and stressed out flavor. The chocolate chips are cooled until about 50 o'clock.
Cool. You gotta... Wait, did you say 50 o'clock?
The chocolate chips are then given a brief experience of typical Californian traffic.
I've learned some things in this. But there we go, Blaze Squad. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you blaze up the like button. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, go ahead and comment filling machine. And I will see you guys in the next video.